households can't afford to live here, according to a new report.
This comes as families around the world are facing rising living costs, and inflation is expected to be 7% globally this year.
Here in New York City, a family of 4 is expected to make $100,000 in order to afford to live. But the median household income is about $70,000, according to the census. New York has always been expensive, but the report shows that 80% of households struggling to keep up with the cost of living had at least one working adult. And more than half of New Yorkers affected had at least a college degree or some college credit. It's unusual for it to be that unaffordable. This isn't a struggle that's unique to New York, so let's zoom out. Home prices are 5.3 times the average household income in the United States, an all-time high. In England and Wales, it's 8.9 times, and Canada bans foreigners from buying homes in the country after the average house price rose to 9 times the average household income. At this point, we know that being able to afford to live isn't as simple as not buying coffee or canceling your Netflix subscription. There's layers to this problem, including inflation rates and years of low interest rates, which have allowed wealthy investors to buy up housing units as investments, leaving little room for other people to buy homes and driving up rental prices. Governments around the world are looking for solutions, like building affordable housing, but that takes time and legislation, so it's not a quick solution. Some experts suggest that Japan is a good model to follow. Their rental prices have remained flat over the last 25 years because there's a law that makes it difficult for landlords to end leases or prevent a tenant from extending their rental contract. That being said, the price of buying a property in Japan has increased, just like nearly everywhere else in the world.
Y'all hear this, right? And I made a couple of videos talking about we need to start learning how to grow our own food. New York City is too hard. I'm single, so $70,000 a year is decent for me because I have no children. I am not married. But imagine you, your wife, and you got 2 kids, and you're the only one working, making $70,000 a year. You gotta make sure your kids is right. You gotta make sure you pay your rent. Rent in New York is not cheap. Rent in New York is very expensive. Then you gotta worry about your wife. She's gonna want things. So, New York City and any other place, but I'm talking about New York City right now, is a very, very hard place to live if you're not making at least $100,000 with no children. No children. We need to start learning how to grow our own food because in a minute, it's going to get even worse. Like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let me know what you make a year. If you have kids, if you live in New York. This is Big Hawk. I'm out.